everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fego here to start my Fate Grand Order Lostbelt 1 Anastasia Permafrost Empire Let's Plays. So, we're gonna have fun. This is gonna be fun. Of course, I haven't touched it yet. So, yeah, let's just jump right into it. Heck yeah. I'm excited, because I don't know what's gonna happen. Hello. And so our history came to an end. Well, we're starting off to a great start. I mean, probably because of the corona. It's been 90 days since the invasion from space began. In that time, the entire planet has been wiped out. What? We've been fighting back for 3 months. 3 long, arduous months. Every single attempt ended in failure. Of course they did. Okay, this sounds really bad. We had all kinds of security measures in place to deal with other countries. We were completely unprepared for an invasion from outer space. Yeah. The United States fought hard to the last man, but even so, they only lasted a matter of days. Damn. With no more options left to them, all of the few remaining humans could do was stand by and stare around, dumbfounded at the endless stretch of nothingness. Everyone resigned themselves to the fact that each passing day could well and truly be their last. Literally 2020 right now, though. But not me. I just couldn't let it end like this. So I turned my back on the campsite and walked away, like a petulant child, casting a deaf ear to the people offering up their final prayers. Before me, I saw a vast wasteland of endless white. Any trace of humanity had been erased. We no longer had any hope for survival. I forgot to turn off phone messages, come to think of it. That's why that message appeared. Anyway, we no longer had any hope, let alone turning the tide. Nothing we tried had even the slightest effect. In this wasteland, I searched through old records like a raccoon pawing through garbage. I managed to find an old motorcycle with barely enough fuel for a one-day trip. I'll turn them off later. And began riding I'll turn them off now. Okay, there. Now I turned off the alerts and hopefully I won't get any. Fuel for a one-day trip and began riding across the blinding white wasteland. It's just nothing about this makes sense. There are so many unanswered questions. If I'm going to die, I at least want to know why. Who is this, by the way? I can accept an alien invasion. I can even accept the end of the world. But I can't accept not knowing why they invaded us, or how. The invasion lasted a good 90 days. There must have been some sign leading up to it. Someone must have seen this coming. You'll never see it coming! Or maybe someone knew this was coming and decided to let it happen. How did the invaders first make their way to Earth to begin with? Someone needs to figure at least that much out, or humanity will never be able to rest in peace. So I'll keep exploring until I find a lead, some sort of clue that could lead me to the answers I seek. This recording might just be me talking to myself, but still, there's every chance that this is the last document remaining on Earth. Damn. My name is David. David Bluebook. Oh, okay. I don't know who you are, but okay. I'm an oddball setting off on the last trip of his life, searching for answers in a world where I'll be lucky to see tomorrow. I'm like, wait, this must be a dude, so let me go and try to do my dude voice. Well, that's the thing. Okay. Researcher's log, 2018. 18 hours have passed since the events. Is this Area 51? 18 hours have passed since the events we observed in New Mexico. At least Subject E has been relocated to this base. Honestly, I can barely contain my excitement. This is the biggest thing to happen since the Roswell UFO incident in 1947. I have no idea how it ended up making an emergency landing on this planet, and I don't care. What I do know is that our visitor is at death's door and needs our help if it's going to survive, okay? I also know that it is an intelligent life form that is nothing like us humans. Okay, so this must be Area 51. It's from beggar's belief. Thank goodness for the boundless capacity of the human imagination. This visitor from a distant world looks exactly like the sort of thing one would see in a horror movie. Okay. My orders are to perform surgery on this new friend from beyond the stars to save its life and hopefully establish communication. Wow, we're really going with this alien thing, aren't we? I'm literally trembling with excitement. My entire staff and I are eager to begin our work. This will be a difficult operation, but we will save it. This will be, by far, the most fulfilling work I've ever done. How could I not see that it succeeds? My only regret is that I won't be able to share these discoveries with the outside world. This project is classified as they come, and who knows if it will ever be disclosed to the public. Until then, we must continue to nurse it back to health in secret here, in this underground facility. This is weird. It is here that I must study this strange new life form. These tree roots come to life. Blah, blah, blah. I can't read or speak clearly. Well, that happened. Oh, okay. Well, that was a thing. Well, let's continue on. I was like, that happened. That was weird. Is there really aliens? Aliens? Are you sure? Game? Really? Aliens. Aliens, of all people, or of all things, I should say. Okay, there it goes. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, whoa. What's going on? Oh, hi. I don't know what kind of voice to give him. It has been 90 days. 3 full months since the tree of emptiness took root. What is this room? Where are we? What is going on? The world has been successfully rewritten with the Lostbelts. The felling theoretical phenomenon is complete. I don't like your face. Let us take a moment to celebrate this milestone. None of this would have been possible without each of your devoted efforts. Okay, this dude. You're giving us way too much credit, Kirstara. I don't know how to say his name. None of us have done anything worth celebrating yet. Before God did all the work, invading and rewriting history in the world and all that. Beryl, I think is how you say his name? All he done is keep our Lostbelt kings in good spirits. The real work's only starting, yeah? You don't get it, Beryl. Stabilizing the Lostbelts and growing the tree are one and the same. I'm giving them voices and I'm assuming that's how they sound. I have no idea. Ophelia. Lord Kirstara is telling us to devote ourselves to maintaining our contracts with the Lostbelt servants. Particularly masters like you, who treat this as some kind of game. Whoa, whoa! Easy there, Ophelia! Looks really can kill if you're the one giving them. That aside, Lord Kishtari, I'm calling him Taria, huh? Changed a bit since you woke up, haven't you? It's weird, these are all the masters that were supposed to do everything, but then it ended up being me. Anyway, don't worry, I won't give you too much shit about that. I get why you'd want to cling to someone under the circumstances. But as long as we're on the subject, let me make something clear here. I've never been more serious in my life. He has pointed ears, by the way, that's weird. We've already died once. Think I don't know better than to treat this like a game? You already died once. What? The fuck? This foreign god person might have resuscitated, I can't say it, us this time. But I don't see that happening a second time. So you'd better believe that I want to get things taken care of while I'm still kicking. Oh god, that face, that is disturbing. After all, I can only enjoy stealing and killing while you're alive. Don't you agree, David? David. That's a fucking name and a half. Indeed, you cannot experience the sensation, something, that accompanies methodical killing from the confines of the coffin. Happily, our respective regions are quite primitive, so we are afforded plenty of opportunities for that experience now. You said it. They keep coming at us, practically begging us to kill them. Not a lot of time to screw around, huh? I see. I feel sorry for your Lostbelts. Alright. Oh, it's Kodak, it's baby, it's E-boy looking baby. I mean, come on. He does look like an E-boy, okay? And you look like a gay man. Pepperoncino. Pepe. What's the matter, Kodak? Beryl is his usual self, but you seem a bit off. What's bothering you? You look just dreadful. Oh my, those bags under your eyes. Have you not been sleeping? Or is it just that you're under a lot of stress? Well, never mind me. I'm doing what I'm supposed to. I'm sorry. You know I can't do that, Kodak. If you really want me to leave you be, then at the very least, I need to see a smile from you. How can I not be sad, seeing a friend so down in the dumps? I can't help worrying about you, whatever you might think on the subject. Understand, if you really want to be alone, you need to be strong enough to handle it. And if you're letting your stress show like that, then you clearly aren't. Why not try relieving a bit of that stress with a bit of fun? What kind of fun you talking about exactly? This suggestion won't win points for originality, but how about some tea? I've got some great tea leaves here in my own Lostbelt. I'd be happy to let you have some. I bet the Grand Duchess would be delighted as well. Probably, I mean, I don't know. Oh, whoa, that face though. None of your business. I swear. You just don't change no matter what happens, do you, Pepe? Pepe. Oh, flattery will get you everywhere. I must say, that wasn't bad, Kodak. I'm not praising you. That was an insult. Sheesh. How come you're not telling this guy not to treat this like a game, Ophelia? Pepe's different. He's always like this. Exactly. He doesn't listen to what people tell him. Just think about that weird nickname he picked for himself. He is a dyed-in-the-wool optimist, or maybe a natural-born outlaw. Either way, you don't want to see him get serious, you know. He'd only ever show his true colors if the shit really hit the fan. Like, the apocalypse or something. Isn't that what's going on right now, though? And actually, scratch that. Maybe not even then. Oh, you're cute. Hi.
No more wasting our time, Kishtara. What did you want to talk about? You've already reported in about our Lostbelts. Mine isn't fit for territory expansion, and I have no intention of competing with the rest of you. If you want to fight over who gets to rule this planet, knock yourselves out. Did I not already tell you all this?
You think we buy that? You can't just shut yourself away and send this one out, Akuta. In the end, we're going to have to choose a single Lostbelt. If you give on expanding your Lostbelt's territory, it'll just be a matter of time until another Lostbelt invades it. Blah, blah. You really just want to lose by default? You're okay with that?
Yes, I am.
Oh, we actually got her last name too. Or whatever, that's weird. Anyway.
Yes, I am. And if my Lostbelt ends up disappearing, I'm fine with that too. This time, I just want to stay there right up to the end. As long as I'm satisfied, I'll go along with the rest of the whatever.
So you don't give a shit about this power struggle thing? Huh? I can't blame you. We all know who's gonna win anyway. Tara's could beat all of ours put together with one hand tied behind his back. This whole game's, the whole game is to figure out who's gonna be the king of the earth has been rigged from the start. I mean, You should see how bad mine and David's Lostbelts are. There's just no way there are possibilities for how humanity would turn out. No way these are possibilities. Oh. But there's not a damn thing wrong with Tara's Lostbelt. Hell, things might even be better there than in proper human history. No fair, right? I swear, he was already the favorite to win before we even got started. No accounting for the luck of a born nobleman, huh? Okay, this is interesting, but...
Beryl, hold your tongue. Lord Tara conquered that city entirely on his own merits. Why else do you think he has no fewer than 3 divine spirits?
You will hold your tongue as well, Ophelia. Beryl is not incorrect.
But...
It's alright. It is plain to... Fuck, I can't read today. It is plain to all that I will emerge the victor. No comments about how I go about claiming my inevitable victory can change that. Now then, hologram or not, I did not call you all here today to go over your Lostbelt's growth. An hour ago, one of my servants foretold the appearance of a spirit origin graft in a round circle. Oh, they're all colored. The spirit origin graft belongs to Chaldea, while the round circle no doubt refers to Mashkiri-like shield. That's what I thought. This means they are finally about to re-emerge from void space following their escape from Antarctica. Oh! So, they're still alive, even after 3 whole months spent wandering void. 3 whole months? Jesus! I see. And after Koyansaka went all something something. Oh yeah, the fox bitch. Or looks like Tamamo at least. Went to all that trouble to have the Mages Association appoint a new director who should have been easy to manipulate. Perhaps you made the wrong choice, Woodmine. My servant could have destroyed the entire base, you know. Kylek's like, No. Our plan was the best option available. Chaldea's defenses may not have been airtight, but they were formidable nonetheless. In order for us to take control, it was necessary to convince Chaldea to listen willingly, by disguising herself as staff, and then shut down Chaldeus from within. Had we done things differently, the Chaldeans would simply have ray-shifted away and stopped us. Koyan Sakakaya's plan was well conceived. With the benefit of hindsight, the only issue is the fact that a certain servant did not act of their own accord. That is hardly Kodak's fault. And after all of the 3 servants who served as the foreign god's envoys, neither the priest nor Kaya were our own. I'm just gonna call her Kaya because these names are hard. So, you know where the Chaldeans are going to show up? Lamentably, my servant's predictions do not reach that far into the future. All I know is that they will emerge in a matter of hours. That's it. So, what are we supposed to do to get back to our post and each keep an eye out for... They'll merge in Russia, inside the Lostbelt. Yay, Russia!
How do you know that?
Simple logic, how else? The only thing they know about Earth is, as it is now, is the identities of the servants who attacked Chaldea. That's the only possible connection for emerging from void space. From them, the Operich, whatever the fuck, are both a threat and a means to determine their destination. All these words are big and hard to say. So it all comes down to retribution, huh? Got them good, so now they want to get us back, which means they'll be gunning for me first and foremost.
Perhaps. Anyway, if they are the kind of people to seek revenge, that would make them easier to deal with.
Not for vengeance, huh? Man, that's rough. I doubt you'll be able to talk your way out of that one. I know. How about I help you out, Kadak? You don't really go in for all that rough and tumble stuff, do you? If you want, I can play teacher for you, show you how it's done. Hard pass. Stick to your own Lostbelt. Get enough Fox Big Brother shit. That's funny. Oh, come on. I really am concerned for you, you know. Besides, Pepe's more like our old man than our big bro. But fine, fine. If you're set on doing this yourself, I can respect that. Good luck in handling this yourself, Kadak. Go show the Grand Duchess what you're made of. Just don't push yourself too hard, alright? If things start looking dicey, don't be afraid to bail. Okay, dude. We're just competing. We're not enemies, but we got no use for a Cryptor who lost their Lostbelt. Lost your Lostbelt, huh? If you just want to live out your life in peace, nobody's gonna stop you, right, Woodime? Wadime? I don't know. Kishtar? I don't fucking know. I'm trying to pronounce all these names, they're really hard. Kadak. As you know, we all have consented to a non-aggression pact. As Cryptors, our goal is to expand our respective Lostbelt's territories. Eventually, our Lostbelt's borders will clash, and one will inevitably be consumed. Thus, will the Lostbelt with the strongest foundation of humanity feed upon the weaker ones. But it is in that clash, and only that clash, that a Cryptor may interfere within our Cryptor's Lostbelt. Oh, okay, okay. If Chaldea does appear in Russia, then it falls to the King of Russia's Lostbelt to deal with them. Our duty is the reconstruction of humanity within our Lostbelts, to build a world where humans and gods can once more coexist in harmony. Oh no, that's not good, I don't think. Now that the foreign god's invasion has ended, the task of disposing of Chaldea is extraneous at best. It is, at this stage, nothing more than a chore. Well, fuck you too. Still, I suppose I must admit that they remain a hindrance. They do have a great deal of experience overturning worlds. Yeah, I've done a lot of that. Kadak, I look forward to seeing what you're capable of. Eliminate this nuisance and grow Russia's tree as quickly as you can. Succeeding in the latter should make the former markedly easier. Can't speak. For my part, I would like to see all the Lostbelts realize their full potential, for each is the potential of humanity itself. It would be a travesty for one of them to end before its history has a chance to flourish. You don't have to tell me. I'm here to win as much as any of you. This is where I sign off. If Chaldea's coming for me, I'll be there to greet them. Okay, baby. He's baby. And there he goes. He's baby. E-boy baby.
I'm going to head back to the throne as well. My king's thirst for exploration and conquest is insatiable. There's no telling what sort of trouble he might get into if I leave him alone for too long.
Okay, bye. Toodles! Right then, I'll be off as well. Let me know if Russia sends out an SOS. Alright, I must say though, you certainly seem happy about this barrel. You must get off seeing Kadak struggle. Oh god, Now, what kind of sort of heartless bastard do you take me for, Pepe? I'm actually worried about him, you know? I was an only child, so I like to think of him as the little brother I never had. Why would I want to see him die? I just want to be a good big brother and look out for him. That's weird, but okay. Besides, I'm thrilled to hear that is still alive. Huh? I haven't been this happy since I first broke into her ICU. What the fuck? Excuse me? I saw Dr. Roman and then I'm like, let me read the rest of this before I even speak. What? Who, wait. Hear that is still alive. So somebody's still... Nani? Okay. Dr. Roman kicked me out before we could have a bit of fun together back then. But now there's no one left to get in the way. Are you talking about MASH? Maybe talking about MASH. Maybe MASH. I see his intensive care unit though, so what does that mean? Anyway, goodness me. I don't know something. What we're going to do about him. Anyway, I best be signing off too. Something doesn't seem right on my end either. But while you're here, David, there's something I'd like to ask you about regarding my report. What do you think about the cube in my Lostbelt? Cube? I have little information to go on. Do you still want my thoughts?
Of course. I would so love to hear your assessment.
I think that thing is your Achilles heel. The weakest of weak points for you and your Lostbelt. If Woodheim or I had your Lostbelt, it'd be the first thing we got rid of. But in your particular case, Pepe, I'll never leave it alone. That's just who you are.
I see. Then maybe I'll wait and see how it goes. Though personally, I'd love to cut it out now.
Okay. Weird. Alright, I'm signing off. Our next meeting's a month from now, yes? See you then. Alrighty then.
Each of the other cryptors have returned to their post. Are you sure this is for the best, Lord Taria, whatever? Truthfully, I doubt Kodak is up to the task of maintaining Russia's Lostbelt. The Russian king's spirit origin strength is on par with a divine spirit servant. Blah. You may be able to control him, Lord Taria, but there is no way Kodak can. And if the remnants of Chaldea show up there and start making trouble, there's no telling what might happen to Russia's Lostbelt.
Are you worried about Kodak's Lostbelt may be destroyed before it can become food for the others, Ophelia?
No, it's not that. It's just the way he was behaving left me with a bad feeling. And there are times when he prioritizes the Grand Duchess's wishes over our objective.
So his rather ordinary nature is backfired. Very well, you do have a point. Kindness. It is time to make use of your sea-crossing authority. Kindness? I don't know how to say that. You will head for Russia and observe Kodak's actions. If he has indeed turned his back on our mission, you will see to his punishment. Uh-oh. Is that one of your servants? Okay. I'm like, is that one of your servants? And it was. Are you kidding me, Master? You're really sending me, the great Canius, out to do your housekeeping? I guess that's how you say her name. I'm not sure. And all 'cause this woman won't leave you alone? What sort of heroic spirit do you take me for? A trustworthy one, naturally. You may be coarse, but that is only your pride. Since I have bested you in combat fair and square— Wow, what the fuck? I know you will not renege on your promise to me. He's fought a servant? What the fuck? Why? Nor will I renounce your previous statements, depending on the situation, unlike the gods. Unless I am mistaken, you are, in fact, just as fickle as they are.
Anyways, always got something to say, don't you, human? What a pompous, weak-kneed, pretentious scumbag.
Damn, that's some insults.
Fine, I'll be your little lapdog. But if you think I'm gonna forget about this humiliation, you got another thing coming. My luck. No, the gods' luck must have run out the day I lost to you. You want me to babysit the situation with humans struggling to fight back? Fine, I will.
Okay.
I can't believe you're using Canius. Kindness? I don't know how to say it. Divine spirit. That's nothing more than an envoy. Are you sure about sending Canius away like this? Lord Kishtara? Is it she, your bodyguard?
Fate. Making boys girls. is of no consequence. This is why I made a contract with Canis in the first place. I think it's Canis. I trust him to be my eyes. You mean her? From here on, we'll be having her monitor the continent. We'll also have him stop by your Lostbelt as well. I advise you take caution when he does. As you know, he is not overly fond of women like yourself. Okay? Weird? If you offend him, he may just end up erasing your Lostbelt, king and all. Damn.
I'm not so sure about that. My Lostbelt's king is certainly a deal more subdued than Russia's, yes. However, her power is easily matched for divine spirits. On top of that, I have the strongest knight ever to live in my charge.
Okay.
I can't imagine either of them having anything to fear, even from divine spirit Canis.
I see. Then I suppose I need say nothing more. The fate of your Lostbelt will have an impact on mine as well. Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. If possible, I prefer our respective Lostbelts to be the last two remaining in our competition. Really? Our victory may be inevitable, but some manners of winning are better than others. My victory must want for nothing. I expect great things from you, Ophelia. I need as many capable compatriots as possible.
Yes, Lord Kishitara. I promise I won't let you down.
Huh. They've all got an interesting dynamic going, that's for sure. The roots of cosmic fantasy have descended upon us. The advent of the foreign god is at hand. After 3 months, the Lostbelts have finished their rewrites. Both this planet and the next generation of human history now belong to us. But that is not enough. I will not be satisfied with that alone. The sages from proper human history abandoned humans in their naivete. The one who called himself the King of Mages first pitied humanity, but soon washed his hands of them. But not me. I will never relax my grip. It has been 2,000 years since mystics disappeared, when the foundations of the world were passed on to mankind. Now, I will attempt to reach a world that no sage ever could. I will attempt to enact an idea that no mage has ever before conceived. Just you watch, Marspuri Atmosphere, bringing that name back up, watch as I achieve what you only ever dare dream of. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Bye, dude. I wish I knew how to say your name, but I don't. That's a really interesting room, by the way. Oh shit, it's you. What the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? I still don't understand. Okay. You're clearly involved in this somehow, whatever the hell you are, whoever the hell you are. Okay, let's continue on, because I'm curious what's gonna happen next. And we're still running good on time, so. Section 1, Lostbelt, Empire of Beast. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm excited. There's some big snow. There's a lot of snow. That's a gun, I think. There we go. Not sure who's talking, so I'm like, damn, it's really getting bad out here. I still can smell 3 of them. If I don't take them out now, I'll starve to death this winter for sure. Guess I'll just have to hang in there a little longer. Damn, it's a cry chat. It's a cry chat. I don't know what that is, but okay. Damn it, you little... Die! Die! Go to hell! Damn it, what a waste. Damn, now its brains are leaking out. Guess it's time to pack it in. Pack in the brains? Damn it, I'm so hungry. I don't want to starve to death. Okay, I still don't know who's talking, so, like, what the fuck? Whoa, was that an earthquake? Was that one of the big guys? If it was, I guess we'll have to worry about starving to death. What the fuck is going on? God damn it! It's so cold! It's never this cold! I can't tell if the Operiniki are listening or not, as usual. Looks like it's gonna be an especially harsh winter. Winter is coming. On a different note, what the hell's up with that tree? It almost looks like a giant tower. You're not wrong, I did see that in the distance there. But who's talking? In this version of history, demonic beasts have been present since the very beginning. Humanity here evolved along a particularly unique route in order to combat both beast and the perpetual blizzard that shrouded the land. In this world, there is nothing worse than weakness. To die is to admit defeat. Here, strength is justice, and justice, strength. It is a world of permafrost, where the notion of might makes right has been taken to its logical conclusion. And now, Sarah and her companions are about to set foot in this alternate history. Woohoo! Yay, let's do it. Gonna be fun, gonna be great. We're all gonna have fun. Hi, Fo! Fo? Fo! Morning, Fo. Okay, Fo. Also, all this new music they've been playing has been all good. It's been a week since all that went down. We'll just go with that. Oh, Fo! Who's there? Smash? Yeah.
Good morning, Senpai. Are you awake?
Well, what do you think? Of course I am.
Oh, good. And I hope you don't mind if I come in. I brought you some breakfast.
Thank you.
Of course, we still only have rations, and only enough for another 6 days, too.
Uh-oh. That's a lot better than nothing. Thanks, Smash. That's not good, though.
We're still continuing our zero sale. It's been about a week since we embarked. Fortunately, the enemy organization that took over Chaldea doesn't seem to have followed us here.
Which is good.
I wish I knew how long this was going to continue.
Yeah, me with the coronavirus, though.
Time is one of the most fundaments of our universe. But time doesn't intrinsically have a past or future. Those are just axes we came up with to help us keep track of it. As long as time goes on, a little shake-up before or after won't make any difference. But here in void space, time doesn't go on. We won't suffer the effects of age as long as we stay here. But we also don't know what will happen once we emerge into normal space.
We all just turn to dust and die.
We might return at exactly the instant we left. Or we might find that we've been gone for hundreds of years.
Yeah, that would suck.
I wouldn't be surprised if we just aged instantly as soon as we exit void space. Like when Urashima Taru opened the Tametebako.
Oh yeah, that. So we're not going to the surface?
No, we will. First we need to ensure it'll be safe to do so. That's not stopping Director Gordoff from demanding to surface at 7 o'clock every morning, but still. In fact, it's about that time right now. Shall we go to the cockpit, Senpai? Fo, fo! I must say, I was relieved to find out the Shadow Border's interior is more spacious than it looks from the outside. Davichi says she managed to give it twice as much room by warping its internal space. Thanks to that, we just have enough living facilities to cover the bare necessities. I do feel a little bad that all our staff members have to share one room, though. Fo, fo? Thank you for your concern, Fo. I have special needs as a demi-servant, so I'm staying in the treatment room by myself.
That sucks. You should have shared a room with me.
As for the other private rooms, oh yes, Director Gordoff is staying in the captain's quarters. Da Vinci has her capsule in the computer room, and Holmes seems to be sleeping in the workshop. Q-Fo! We also have air conditioning, a storage room, and an armory, although the new director has prohibited us from going in there. And since we have 2 large cruisers worth of space, Vinci and Holmes were able to make the cockpit lash bridge several meters wide. Slash bridge, okay. Alright, let's head to the cockpit now.
Okay, let's see it. Oh wow, it did get a bit bigger.
Enough of this nonsense, you flimsy excuse for a detective. Why do you insist on keeping us here? We must be in a safe zone by now.
It is, as I have said, a more difficult question than you might seem to realize. We must first discuss how we might even define a safe zone. For example, can we say that we are safe here in the void space thanks to the lack of enemies in our vicinity? I'm afraid the answer is a resounding no. For that matter, there are no enemies to be found in void space. Consequently, we need not concern ourselves with attempts at pursuit. No, what we must concern ourselves with is a threat far greater, one that quite literally surrounds us. In other words, my good Mussick, the question is not of when we should emerge, but of how.
You mean to tell me it's not even possible for us to leave? How can you be so blessed about such a nightmarish prospect?
Forgot what voice I gave him.
It looks like Holmes and the new director are getting along nicely, Senpai. I'm almost sorry to interrupt them. Good morning, everyone. Sarah and Mash Curiolite, reporting in for the latest status update.
Good morning, everybody. Ah, good morning, you two. Have you already had breakfast?
Yes, thank you. I had an Italian cuisine ration myself, and Senpai is just about to have hers.
Oh, so your lower level employees are struck with the rations, eh? How sad. I had a plate of warm French toast and tea with extra milk myself. Just stop rubbing it in, bruh. It is, of course, important as my role as captain. The captain needs a lot of calories to have enough energy to keep the crew together. Shut up. I swear. Who do you think you are, hogging all of the halfway decent non-perishable for yourself? Nothing wrong with that. The quality of one's diet has pronounced an effect on one's mental state after all. Those who are unwilling to endure discomfort should make every effort to eat well on a daily basis. Besides, a hot cup of tea is a small price to pay if it helps eliminate the greatest source of disorder in our little community. Don't you agree, Mr. Menuier? Well, I can't argue with that. Especially when the guy who's less willing to deal with discomfort than anyone's actually managing it. You mean me? Not to worry. I still have a store of my own little remedy to fall back on. If the time ever comes when I need to calm my nerves... Oh, right, drugs. Do the trick nicely. Why, I can't keep going like this for a month? Yeah, drugs, got it.
Oh,
never mind how strong your willpower is. You still haven't answered my question, Holmes. You just told me it isn't that you refuse to emerge, but that we can't emerge. What did you mean by that? Remember, I have appointed you Calia's new administrative advisor. How about you show a little gratitude for the appointment? Now, tell me exactly what is going on. I'm not normally particularly concerned with titles, but I must say, being an administrative advisor has been a novel experience. To be honest, I'm rather excited to be exercising my own untapped talents to meet this job's demands.
How did that end up happening? Does Director Gordoff have a death wish or something?
Well, he's already got Da Vinci serving as his technical advisor, right?
He probably just appointed Holmes to administrative stuff because he doesn't have any other managers to help him right now.
I can hear you, you know! Now come on, Holmes, out with it. Are we going to survive or aren't we?
I'm afraid survive is too broad of a term for me to provide a satisfactory answer. But I can at least outline the possible results of our emergence. Strictly speaking, it's not that we cannot emerge. Rather, we have nowhere to emerge to. At the present moment, we are voyaging across the void space, a world existing on a negative vector, to put it another way. So in order to return to reality, we need a connection to it. An anchor, if you will. Fortunately, anything should be able to serve as an anchor as long as it exists in reality. So as long as someone here has such a connection, we should be able to escape from this void space. So me? However, we are unable to do so at this time, which means... oh, okay. The world itself has been utterly wiped clean. We're fucked.
That's ridiculous! What do you mean, wiped clean? That there's nothing left anywhere? I'm certainly willing to admit that it was terrifying seeing those, meteoroids. I suppose they were falling to Earth while we were in Antarctica. Given their size, the impacts must have been absolutely devastating. No doubt the destruction was many times worse than the Tunguska event, whatever. Terrible as that may be, there is simply no way could have been a catalysm capable of wiping every nation off the face of the earth. Apparently, I think it did. And of course, let us not forget the clock tower. London's clock tower has been around for a millennia. It is the greatest bastion of magecraft in existence, guarded by hundreds of defense mechanisms. There's no way it could possibly be destroyed.
Did he not? I guess no one ever told him about the Mist City.
Fow, fow!
With all due respect, Gorloff, I'm afraid the Mages Association in London... oh, shit. Oh, no. Every single nation, all destroyed. With the exception of those of us here. The entirety of humanity has been wiped. Oh my god! Oh my god! Fuck. Or at least... oh. Okay, or at least so he believes. Otherwise, he would never have made that proclamation.
That's impossible. The world couldn't possibly be destroyed so easily. It couldn't possibly. Right? You all agree, don't you?
You see...
why are you all looking so glum? Stop that! Sarah! You may be a cheeky little thing, but I can tell you have sensibilities much more than in line with my own. Well... go on then, you tell them! Tell them Holmes is making this all up or wrong or something.
Gordoff, you need to face the facts. Unfortunately.
Huh? Don't tell me you're serious about this too. Aren't you like me?
Fow!
It can't be. Then there really is nothing at all left on Earth. Not even my beloved Hawaii, or the Monaco Grand Prix, or the racetrack I always dreamed of visiting one day, the Suzuka Circuit? This is terrible, but again, this could be our chance to create a brand new organization for the Magecraft from scratch. What do you all think? When your life gives you lemons, right?
And how do we do that when all the rest of humanity's been wiped out? But hey, if you want to make an association of one, go nuts, old man.
I am not old. I may have a year or two on you, but I'm still a dashing specimen.
No, you're not. No, you're not. All that said, we do have one possible exit point.
Nani?
There is something on Earth to which we both have a connection, and that has a solid chance of existing.
the Niki, you know what? The black-garbed army. Oh, the black-garbed army that attacked Chaldea. Oh. We know of them, and they know us. And that makes an almost complete connection between our two groups. If we were to emerge now, we will most likely do so wherever they currently are.
You mean?
We'd end up at their HQ. I see. Right in the heart of enemy territory, eh? That would certainly be extremely dangerous.
Yes, it would. We can't stay here in void space forever. Shadow Border's reserves are running low. We're almost out of food, water, and power.
Indeed. We will need to emerge soon, no matter what. But I would like to do so at the best possible time. Fortunately, we have the Paper Moon, a compass capable of measuring standard space and void space simultaneously. We have been using it all this time to look for a comparatively safe location wherever we emerge, which is to say an area devoid of hostiles. Okay. Understandable. Isn't that right, Da Vinci? I take it you're about done by now.
Good morning, everyone. It's me, Da Vinci. No need to fill me in. I've been listening this whole time. In fact, whenever I'm acting as the computer room's bio unit, I can see everything that happens inside the Shadow Border.
What does that mean exactly?
So don't go thinking you can keep any secrets from me, Gordoff. That goes for you too, Holmes. Now then, I've already got my eye on an area crawling with those things. I've also gone ahead and plotted a course to emerge there. As luck would have it, we're even nearing a current that should do the trick nicely.
Awesome.
If we head that way now, we can just ride and be carried along that course in about 5 minutes. If we miss this wave, we'll have to wait 10 days for the next one.
Which we won't survive, so...
By that time, the Shadow Border will be almost completely out of power, so what I'm getting at is...
we have to do it now. If we're going to emerge, it's now or never.
You got it! That's what I like to hear, Sarah. Make sure to stop by and thank me for being so amazing later. Incidentally, according to the Paper Moon, this wave will bring us back to standard space approximately 90 days, 90, whatever, days after we left. Blah, blah. So that means we'll be emerging around early April in the year 2020. Man, we really lucked out. One wrong move, and we could have ended up on a wave that would have taken us there 100 years later.
Damn, that would have sucked.
If we had merged into standard space then, it would be way too late to do anything.
Slow down, slow down! You mean a few days difference can affect our exit time that much? Is that normal for zero sail travel? If we emerge 100 years later, the Musik residence would be no more than ruined. You can't do that! That's my house! Notice how much quicker he is to grasp stuff when it affects him directly. Try to remember that everything on Earth has already been destroyed. Damn. Now then, it seems we're faced with a decision. The perfect wave is on which you can ride to re-enter reality is nearly upon us. Are you all prepared to take it? There is no telling what the world will look like when we get there. All we can say for certain at this point is that we will be emerging on the Niki's home turf. We are very likely to be attacked the moment we appear, even so. We just have to take that chance. What are you, some sort of adventure-crazed nut? Oh.
Huh? How was that, Mr. Manui... whatever his name is?
I don't know. We collided with something. Now the left screw has shut down. Well, that sounds bad. Yeah, that's not good. We found the void space border wall. The collision has damaged our armor. Part of the logic formula is missing. Well, that sounds really bad. Oh, what did you say? The armor's been damaged.
When did you improvise fools use such cheap materials? If I stole my fortune, money would have been no object.
He must have spent all his money acquiring Chaldea.
Well, this certainly isn't good. We can't maintain the vehicle's balance anymore. Looks like this is it for our maiden zero sale. At least we should be able to raise the bow and re-enter standard space. But after that, I think we'll need to step outside to make repairs.
Holmes, help! I don't trust Gordoff, so, or at least trust him to do this. Quite so, given the circumstances. Our hands are tied. This is indeed the end for our maiden zero sale. All hands, prepare to emerge. Woohoo.
All done talking? Then let's go catch ourselves a wave.
I didn't agree to that. Wait, let me get my seatbelt on. All hands, take your seats. You are not to get incapacitated under any circumstances. Think that's for you too, Sarah. As long as you're strapped in, you won't suffer any serious injuries. Trust me, I speak from experience.
Activating Paper Moon. Initiating panel navigational. Chart plus minus convergence. Commencing Shadow Borders docking sequence into reality boundary. Firing existence verification tether into reality space. Niki anchor point confirmed.
Oh boy. What's going to happen? We're all gonna die. Nobody knows. Nobody can even guess. So we must be prepared for anything. I'm just dead. I just die. The only way we will learn what awaits us when we emerge is to see it for ourselves.
Emerging from void space. 30 seconds until arrival in reality space. Zero sail complete. Emerging into reality space.
Oh boy. Oh, here we go.
Whee! We go into reality!
Yay! I guess. Yay, fun times? I don't know. Yikes. Alright, Lostbelt number 1.
Oh boy, Permafrost Empire Anastasia, the Grand Duchess of the Beast Nation.
Exciting times, fam. How exciting is this? But wonder what's gonna look like. Let's find out. Bunch of white. That's about what I expected. Like, probably a bunch of white, am I right? Yeah, that's a lot of white. Big yikes. Okay, well, it looks like it's another story chapter, just story, but oh, look at all that snow. Look at all that. Look at it go. Look at all that snow. But it looks like we have reached the anchor point, so now we have arrived probably in Russia, which is great. Meaning, we're probably gonna end this Let's Play here because, one, I don't want to go over time and have it be, like, way longer than it needs to be, because, yeah, I don't know how much longer the next story chapter is going to be. Probably a bit long if you get my drift, so yeah. But so far, that was interesting. Who was that talking in the forest or whatever? Like, killing things or whatever. Like, they seemed very, very angry for the most part. They were very, very mad. I was like, bro, calm down. You're fine. Or whoever you are. But it seems like definitely we're going to be dealing with Kodak and Anastasia, obviously, which is going to be interesting. I wonder what their dynamic is like, because it's like, it's another master and a servant, and I'm like, well, this is going to be interesting, because we've not had that before, you know, another master to fight, and I assume we're going to have to fight Anastasia, so that'll be fun. If this is, you know, a Lostbelt that's named after her, she's got to be one of the big bosses, you know what I mean? Or at least one of the bosses. Maybe not the big boss of the singularity, or it's not even a singularity, it's a Lostbelt now, technically, I guess, but whatever, I guess. I mean, it technically is a singularity, kind of, sort of, not really, I mean, what's the difference between a Lostbelt and a singularity? Not much, to be honest, from what I can tell, so, you know, whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and I will be seeing you guys in the next part, whenever that may be. And I hope when I upload this, there'll also still be Persona 5 Royal Let's Plays going. I assume there will be, because that game's going to be really long, so I hope you also are enjoying those Let's Plays. And if you guys would like to support me, support the channel, there is a Patreon and a Ko-fi, and I do stream on Twitch sometimes, so all those links are in the description, okay? So, hope you guys know this part, and I'll see you guys in whatever Let's Play, whatever video I do next is, okay? Bye!